Hey guys, for a quick small video today, let's see who is likely to run in 2024. So, let's get started. So, this is the Democratic side over here, this is the Republican side. Obviously, this is from Wikipedia. So, first up is, here I'll zoom in a little bit. First up is President Biden, incumbent president, of course. You've probably heard of him, just maybe. Now he is definitely someone who will be circled, who is likely to run because he is the incumbent president, and most likely because he said that if he is in good health, then he'll run in 2024, saying that he is the president and he receives medical attention. He likely will be in good health, and I definitely see him running again. Eric Adams, I see him as a rising star of the Democratic Party, but do I see him running against Biden? I mean, I really don't. If not Biden, do I see him running? If Biden doesn't run, do I see him running? Possibly, but really I think there's other people who will likely run instead of him when Biden is not there. So he's next. Sherrod Brown, a U.S. Senator from Ohio. Maybe 10 years ago he would have been exciting, but not anymore. People, I'm going to put him as X. He's very not much exciting, and people are going to want a more establishment candidate. Former Montana Governor Steve Bullock, his campaign is kind of doomed already, even if he does run. He's a moderate Democrat, who won the governorship in a red state like Montana. But in 2020, he just did so badly in the Democratic Party, in the Democratic primary. It shows that people don't really want him. Democrats don't like him that much. He got 1,000 votes in the Iowa caucus. He did terrible. Pete Buttigieg is someone who would run if Biden was not there, because he is in the Biden cabinet. He's the Secretary of Transportation, and he's definitely someone who I could see Biden endorsing, who I really could see doing well. Julian Castro, I will do a circle. I could see him running against a more establishment type candidate in 2024, like Hillary Clinton or someone. That leads us to Hillary Clinton, which I will give a circle. I don't think she would run against Biden, but I do think that she would run if Biden did not run again, because she is kind of like similar to Biden, and she would return Biden supporters. Roy Cooper's a Southern voice who I could see running if Biden isn't there. He will be popular in the South among Democrats. He could win primaries down there. He would dominate those primaries down there. He's popular among African Americans. He would capture that African American vote if Biden isn't there. Kamala Harris, I will circle just because of the fact that she is the incumbent vice president. I mean, that's it. Jay Inslee, I don't see running again. He did not do well in 2020, and that just shows that the Democrats do not want him. Amy Klobuchar is a bit tough, but I will give her a circle just because of the fact that she's friendly with Biden, and she could win Biden voters come 2024. Mitch Landrieu, I will circle also because he's another Southern Democrat. And he would do well in the South. He's a mayor. He's extremely popular. That's the thing. He is an extremely popular mayor. Joe Manchin, definitely circle, because he's a critic of Biden, and he's one of the few who would run against him. Phil Murphy is exactly like Biden, but saying that he only won re-election by 3 points in such a blue state like New Jersey shows that he is not good when it comes to being elected. He's definitely next. AOC is much more progressive than Biden. I could see her running again if Biden becomes too moderate. Jared Polis, I won't circle. He is extremely popular, but really I don't see him running against, Biden or Harris or Cooper or Buttigieg or Castro, Landrieu, Klobuchar. I really just don't see him running against these people. Ayanna Pressley, I'm going to put her as X because people don't know who she is. I barely know anything about her. I've heard of her, but I barely know anything about her. She doesn't have name recognition. And Gina Raimondo, she's too moderate. She could not win the progressive votes at all. Joe Sandberg is someone who I could see running against Biden because he's a businessman. He's not an elected official who kind of feels, how do I put this, indicted to Joe Biden. He could definitely run against him. Like Manchin, Sinema is a critic of Biden. She could run against him. Nina Turner, I don't see. She's a failed politician. She's lost multiple times, and if she loses again, because she's again running for Congress, then I don't see it. Along with Raphael Warnock, Biden is already popular among the African-American population. Warnock is pretty unpopular. Gretchen Whitmer is definitely an extremely popular governor that I could see becoming a very strong candidate in come 2024. I could definitely see her running. Marianne Williamson, not so much. She did very bad in the 2020 Democratic primary. Now going to, I'll save third parties for last. But so publicly expressed interest Republicans are Chris Christie. Easy no. He's just he's so unpopular. I mean, just so unpopular. And Ted Cruz, I don't see running against any right-wing politician. Like, he's right-wing, but he follows. He's a follower. He's a follower type of person, and he's not going to run against other right-wing politicians. Now, Francis Suarez, people should start talking about him because he's going to be president one day. I'm just going to leave it at that. I've said this many times. Francis Suarez is going to be the president of the United States one day, and you could just wait. Go back to this video and I mean, he's so young. Just come back in probably 12, 16, maybe 20 years. Come back to this video. Sununu is a moderate force who I could see running against Trump. He's immensely popular and he will capture many moderate Republicans. And of course, Donald Trump has a huge shot at running again. Former president, still hugely popular among his party. Greg Abbott, not so much. He's very unpopular. He's only up by 5 points against the also unpopular Beto O'Rourke. Tom Cotton is so generic. Why would he run? DeSantis, obviously, if Trump doesn't run, it's going to most likely be DeSantis. Jeff Duncan, I mean, he's a lieutenant governor. I don't see it. Nikki Haley is very popular. I could see her seeing that she is very popular and how she could win suburban moms, and I think that right there is a yes. Now, Larry Hogan is a critic of Trump, so obviously that already puts him at circle, and so is Adam Kinzinger. I mean, Robert O'Brien, very unknown person. I mean, he's aligned with Trump, so if Trump runs, he's not running. I don't see him running. Rand Paul is too right-wing. He won't run against Trump. Mike Pence would, though. Mike Pence is definitely circled. He could run against Trump. Marco Rubio, I just don't see. Ben Sasse, on the other hand, another critic of Trump, I could see running. Donald Trump Jr., I don't, because if not Trump, DeSantis. And Donald Trump Jr. won't run against DeSantis either. Then Glenn Youngkin is a yes. His term won't be up, but he could be a pretty moderate voice. Andrew Yang, yes. Sorry about that picture. I mean, he's a third-party candidate. Kanye, yes. I mean, he's not getting anywhere. Howard Stern, he's just a critic of everyone, so I could see him running. Then the comments that The Rock has made, definitely. I could see The Rock running and being pretty powerful in 2024. So this is my map. Not map, I'm just so used to saying that. So my circled people are Joe Biden, Pete Buttigieg, Julian Castro, Hillary Clinton, Roy Cooper, Kamala Harris, Amy Klobuchar, Mitch Landrieu, AOC, Kirsten Sinema, Gretchen Whitmer, The Rock, Howard Stern, Kanye, Yang, Francis Suarez, Sununu, Donald Trump, Ron DeSantis, Nikki Haley, Larry Hogan, Adam Kinzinger, Mike Pence, Ben Sasse, and Glenn Youngkin. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed.